So, welcome back everybody. Couple of things. Our pretty flowers have grown, and to collect them I'm actually going to make our sickle, which as you see is iron, but I'm going to make it miasmic because, you know, old Thunderhead forgot that it would have helped him. So we're going to do it now. Was that tier 3 or tier 2? I can't remember. Platinum. Sandwood middle. Cold steel. Cold steel's quite good too. Aluminium. That. So tier 2. Is that where I had my miasmics? I don't know. Sometimes I lose it completely. Steel, obsidian. Three. Cold steel. Oh, I occasionally do the cold steel ones as well, just for the hell of it. I thought it was there. I thought it was way up here in 5. I know, I can't remember everything. Yes, it was. Of course it was, stupid. Okay, let's have miasmic sickle, because, once again, that gives me the extra collecting. So, let's have a look, see if we've got everything we need. No, we don't. Titanium, carbon fibre. Fibre. I thought I had extra. I can't remember if I did or not. I only had 2. I thought I had more than that. No. Might be enough. I can't remember what it said now. Yeah, well, that could take a while. Okay, while that's going, we have, and I can't remember at the end of the last video whether I showed you what we had done, but we adventured forth and got a new pet. Okay, Mr. B. How are you, Mr. B? Commonly called Chubby. There are 2 ways to set Chubby up, either with the cart or you can put a special pack on him. If you put a pack on him, you can only have him on follow, you can't ride him. So you put a saddle on him and add the cart, and that way you can ride him. Right. Now he's slower than the other 2. You can sort of work on his skills and what have you and speed him up a little bit, so he's not too bad. But his advantage is this. See? The special groups, you've got 5, and you have all of the storage. And the big thing is, what weight can he carry? 1.3 ton, and that is without any skills. So you can literally fill this to the brim, right? And he can carry the lot plus what you can carry. So while I put that stuff in there, that's for obviously the oh god, hello, he's out again. while that's obviously for I see. You're playing this game, are you? While it was obvious for the volcanic biome, which is what I'm trying to say, because I can't remember anything, as I've only been out of bed for 5 hours, and it takes that long for me to even get compos mentis, and to be in the same day. We are actually going to take our little friend and we are going to, I hope this is enough. We're going to go round and I'm going to go and check all of the caves that had exotics in them, for obvious reasons. Because exotics collected with our pick, of course, are going to give us a 5-to-1 ratio on the noxious crust. Right. So we get 50% of the standard exotic, but we get 50% of noxious crust. Right. So if there's 26 exotics in there that we normally collect, we'll get 13. But we also get 13 noxious crust. Multiplied by 5 is 65 exotics we get returned for those 13. So you see, there is a reason for our madness. Now, we're going to take our sickle and grab that and grab that. We're also going to grab that, and grab that. So what have we got? Let's have a look-see. Oh dear, we've now got 12. Oh, cry out loud. Piss off. You can stay in the water. I'm not going to get my feet wet this early in the morning. So before, we were getting less, right? Now, we is getting more. So, there probably won't be much left of that now. We might get some growing out, one more growth out of it. I can't remember. It's normally 3. That's normally what happens. Okay. Let's go over here. Repair that. Repair that. And we ain't got enough of that. Yeah, it's a bit of a waste just getting these little bits repaired, but I'd rather waste it now than later. Now, kiwi fruit is a great booster. Right? The kiwi fruit jam is a great booster. Because as you can see, it adds 20% experience gained plus 20% resistance to cave sickness. And that is the part I like. I know traditionally I don't really take much notice of cave sickness, mainly because my suit protects me a certain amount. But if I'm going to be in a cave for a big run, which is like taking old Chubby and going for an ore run, then it's usually a good idea to have the antidote to cave sickness, because you could be there for quite some time. There's some more. You see why I keep filling this. It's taken quite a bit, but still fills it, because we do have the extra animal. And I shall shortly stop stumbling around and forgetting things and wondering what the hell I'm doing at this hour of the day. If only things would go smoothly. Well, it's one thing we do have plenty of. And of course that storm arrives. It's just lightning, hardly worth worrying about. Okay, what we short of bacon, this is, we wanted, let's have a look and see what we can bake. How about some meat pies? No, shepherd's pie. We'll take the shepherd's pie. That's more fun. Okay, ammo. Yeah, we like ammo. That can be destroyed. That can be destroyed. I don't really need to shovel with me for anything. Okay. Let's go and put the shovel away because I'm not going to be digging soil for a while. Whoops. Up there. Right there. Let's fill these up so that everything's all done. Done. This is why it's so beneficial to have these all done. See how easy that was, and I didn't even have to go outside and get zapped by lightning. Okay, what is he doing? Well, he's still working his way through it. As you can see, it's a bit slow, but out of that 12 we now get 24, and that's going to make the difference. Otherwise we would have only got the single amount, which would have been 8, I think, because the plant is so far down. And what I'm going to do is go to the, because I can't remember the caves so well. Once this weather is finished being stupid, I'm going to go and start trundling through the caves I've been to before because I can't remember which ones have exotics and which ones don't. So we're going to have to go and have a look at all of them. Oh, and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon already. Alright. That's those damn things that keep coming around here being a pain in the ass. That's it. Okay. Where are you, buggerlugs? Are you sleeping again? Okay. Where are we going to go? Let's give him a drink because he's inclined to go for walkies if he doesn't have it. Anything else? He's got 2 more, so we want to up his stamina. Yeah, we'll go there because I want this. I've got to increase his movement speed. And hopefully we'll make enough out of it. As you can see, he's pretty damn slow. But the other thing about him is he's pretty much a nasty piece of work. So, how come that came down? That's not a good idea. Is that one of these mystery sods? Okay. What we're going to do? Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to go fund them over here. Right? It'll probably be night time by the time we come out. Is slow, but we'll forgive him because he's a bit overweight, but he does carry a shitload, which is really good. If you start early in the morning, unlike me, because I take 3 hours to have a coffee just to get my eyes open, then you can actually go around, do quite a large number of caves without ever having to go back to your base to unload, because he decides, that's the next one, isn't it? He decides that he can take everything you've got. Except he's too fat to fit in there. So, what are we going to do? Well, we don't really have to do a lot. Just check. Yeah. No, nothing in here, so that's one we didn't need to go to, but it doesn't matter. Let's go to the next one. way up here by the other opening. He will get better as he grows up, which is probably why I might just keep shooting things just for the sheer hell of it, to help him get his skills up. Can't remember exactly where that cave is, but oh, you cheeky bastard. I'm just looking for any other caves that might be here that I don't remember and haven't used, which is quite a common feature. No, that wasn't, was it? That was a false one. Mainly because I just like going around in circles. Yeah, you having fun yet, Buster? Huh? You having fun yet? Nice if I could remember them all. It would make things that much easier. But, well, going round in circles looking lost, that's quite an achievement in itself. Now, was that the one? I'm just trying to remember. I can't remember if that was one there or not. I know in some other places they have a bad habit of whether they can get up that last bit, I don't know. No, it wasn't. There are a couple that are placed high like that, and they're a bit misleading. So I'm just meandering around all of these. Oh, there it is. Will you go on this one, or are you too fat for this one too? Oh, you're too fat for this one too. Okay. Yep, there it is. Aha, at last. There's one of them. So we is gonna have that one. Because you know why? We is greedy. That's what it's all about. is being greedy. Okay, let's look for another one. See if there's anything else around while we're going around in circles. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, we've got plenty of time. We can only get lost once or twice or 3 times. Doesn't really matter. Anything in here? Nothing here. Forget about the crocodile looking thing. See if there's any more up here. They might have things that look good. Yep, right inside. That's an entrance out. Let's go and look down here just in case. If there's anything tucked away that I've forgotten about, didn't know about, or too stupid to remember. Probably not, but never turn down a chance if you got it. Nope, nothing there. 17, so let's go home because we're almost there anyway. I'll take this entrance out. And we're just going to do it all again as we find caves. Did you get sucked it again, did you? As you can see, it can take him quite a while to get around things. Drop off, isn't it? That's right. He will get better as he grows older, if he lives that long, but he's very good at fighting as well, so something that attacks him, he's pretty confident about getting rid of them. Of all the animals, he's probably, as far as attack goes, one of the best. And he normally grows his skill points rather quickly. Just for that reason. So, if you don't mind the fact that he's a little bit on the slow side, then there's no problems at all. Okay, let's get the goodies out. Put him on one look because he'll probably want to eat and stuff like that. that out. Get that in. Oh, it's nearly finished. There's the other 8 there. And that down there. Oops, iron. Don't know what they're doing there. They shouldn't be in there. I must have picked them up by mistake. Because they're meant to be out here. Yeah, there's a point. Somehow, they've destroyed your bloody ranching station. What a pack of animals. Okay, I suppose we'll have to build another one. No. Where are you? Ranching station. There it is. Rope, wood, leather, fur, iron nails. How much rope? I've got you, Nick. Wood, rope, fur, iron nails. We're gonna need to. Nah, I don't know why I keep doing it the old way. Huh, leather. Yeah, so we just need the leather. I had some lead, no? Yeah. I knew I was keeping it for something. Could have been the weather, but I think it was more the bloody animals themselves. Because they do things like that just to upset you. I know what I'll do. I'm going to play silly buggers. Just for the sheer hell of it. Oh shit, wrong one. Idiot. I know, of course it's on. I know it seems petty, but when you've got idiots like that around, what are you doing out here? Get out of the way, stupid. Oh, the things you've got to do to keep people happy. Okay, you're out of the way. Now, do you mind if I finish what I was going to do? See, just, while it's not really necessary, it just makes things a bit easier. There, we shove those in there as well. Just for the hell of it. Okay, we've done enough messing about. All our exotics should be ready. We shall go and send them up shortly. Yeah, bones. Poisons. Get rid of them. And we could have put the meat in there while you still have it, you idiot. Oh. Well, getting out is easier than getting in. Okay, lamp off. Let's go charge that. Because we will need it as we go around searching for all our little other exotics. Because I'm greedy and I want more. How far have you got, mister? There we are, we've got another 80. And we've got another, what's that, 66 there. That's fun. And just help things along there. So let's go out here again. We're going to push the hero button. There he is. And we're going to put all our goodies in there. Send them home. Because now we're not quite as poor as we were before. And let's go and check on these, because I think these have finished growing. They won't grow any. Yeah, they finished their last one, which is a shame, but yeah, shit happens. Okay, anything else? Well, we could do what do you call it? An enhancement bench, which or what do you call it? Advanced alteration bench. That was the one. Weapons. It's mainly for equipment. That one's mainly for good, I opened them both. Why not? Okay, advanced alteration bench. I knew it was something like that. There we are. All we need is concrete, electronics and steel. Okay. Steel. No, bugger, we've only got 15. Oh, I guess it's back to making shit. There we are, level 60. Aha! We've made it. We are the big boys in the block. Ah, cement, that's right. Yeah. And electronics. Isn't that terrible? We're out of epoxy. I can't see that. Excuse me? What did you just do? Idiot, you went to the wrong bench. Again. Like always. Again. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay. That's them. That's 16 and we need... need another 14. And 25 concrete. 25 cement, sorry. Let's do 30. And let's get that into cook. Why is there always one of those going when I'm trying to do things? Okay, don't worry about it. So, up. Wrong bench again. You're standing right beside it and you still don't know where it is. And number 30, 20 to go. Okay. Let's just work through the night, because it means that if I have a sleep, I've then got to wait for another hour for everything to be made. So we'll just wait here. And at the same time, we now know we have to keep our eyes open for another flower. And what's going to be good about that is that I've remembered eventually to have the miasmic sickle to gather the plants with. So we're virtually tripling the amount of red exotics we get and multiplying our purple exotics by 5. Which means, in theory, we should be the richest boys on the block. Which means we could buy just about anything we want, anytime we want, if we want to go that way. There are a couple of things I want to improve in the workshop, so all these will come in handy. I know this, what is it, green or is it blue? Green, I think. This is a green exotic, but that's on one of the other DLCs. I do have it, I haven't played them yet, but I'll get round to it eventually. One day. When I remember that I've got it and I want to play them. So until that moment arrives, we shall just continue doing what we're doing. Running around in circles like a chicken with his head cut off, not knowing what the hell he's doing from one day to the next. Which is par for the course. Okay, have we got everything ready yet? We've got our 30 cement. And have we got our steel? 4 of them, 24 of them. That should be enough. And operation bench. Of course, this also means that you have to spend stuff to be able to operate the damn thing. And where are we going to put it? So, okay, we'll put it down here. We'll just have to run. Oh, that's right. Put it down there, but you're going to need the thingy, because the thingy is always important. And what I shall do, I shall make the thingy there. 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 That's the easiest way to make sure it's going to be straight. To there. There. That, so that should close that circuit. Now, I know it's a lot of messing about, but I like things sorted where they should be. This doesn't need water, it just needs power. Obviously. Okay, and here is where we can buy all the goodies. Okay? And on this side is where you attach them. So, what I'm going to do, so I get the sun out of my eyes. What we're going to do, let's have a quick look for pickaxe attachments. Right? That's the easiest way of doing it. Now, if you get these big ones, you can see there, the melee damage, right? They're the ones that we want. But to get these, you have to buy these or make these first. Okay? So, attack speed attachment. This means that even, it says a melee attack speed, but it actually improves the speed that you use the pickaxe regardless. It's not just a matter of if it's in a melee attack. Right? Gold attachment, copper attachment, platinum attachment. Okay, and this one is titanium. So those are specific attachments for those. Right? This one, right, can be attached to all of those items. So to get that, I need attack speed attachment. Okay, bleed attachment, poison attachment, electroshock attachment. So we of course, you've got to open the tech tree, go back to tier 3, because that's where they are. Where are the bloody attachments? There we are. Alteration bench. And you need tool attachment, armor attachment, ranged attack attachment. Okay, those are the virtually level 1 attachments. Okay, and you need level 1s to be able to do level 2s. Okay, so now all of these should be available in here. Complicated, but you know, why the hell not? There we are. So what did I say we needed? Advanced melee damage was melee damage attachment. So bleed, poison, electroshock, titanium, copper, gold, attack speed attachment. That's the one we want. Melee damage and attack speed. Okay, so that's the one there we need. And we need steel, well, epoxy's not a problem. We need steel ingots, which we made, but I can't remember how many we've got left. Epoxy, of course, is not going to be too much of a problem, really. But how much steel did we have left? I can't remember. Oh, we've got 10, 11. So at least we'll get that one done. Okay, 11 of those and that. And we'll make one of those. Alright. Now that we've got that, we can make this. Alright. Oh damn it, it's that one we wanted. Advanced, oh yeah, actually we can do that. One carbon fibre and one composite. Yeah, we'll do that one because it's still attack speed. Carbon fibre, and I thought we had some composites here. We did too. So we got lucky. I'm only going to do the one unit. Alright, advanced attack speed attachment. Craft that. And then we're going to take our miasmic pickaxe and place it on the other side of the bench. I know people who've been playing for a long time know all of this stuff, but I am totally assuming that somebody who hasn't played Prometheus before or hasn't gone as far to get to level 60 and find all the goodies hasn't or doesn't understand how this is done. So you put tools there, your attachments there, and alter. Okay. Now, if you want to do the other weapons like your knife and everything else, you've got to do them separately. Okay? And what that'll do, that should, once it's finished, the pick should glow. As you can see, you can now take it out and put it in there. So we've got a nice golden pick. And that should give us more speed in the attack. Okay, is there anything else silly we want to do? Well, you can do all sorts of things here. Let's have a look at pistol attachments, rifle attachments, shotgun attachments. Okay, so all of those come in handy. Pistol attachment there. Right. Hand cannon attachment, well, yeah, we ain't using a hand cannon. Okay. What have we got? Scope attachment, no, don't use it. Silencer attachment, now there's an interesting one I haven't done before. So, let's get some fur, because it's reasonably cheap, we might as well do it, just for the sheer hell of it. Because we can, not because we need to, just because we can. I think I need leather in there as well for it further on. Okay. Stop. Right, silencer attachment. We're going to have one of them, which means it'll be ready for that, and we're going to need platinum, which we just happen to have, because we're the good guys, and we've got everything whether we want it or not. And you can see now what I said a while ago about me throwing stuff all over the place, right? Because now all the benches have got all sorts of shit in them. Okay, now we can make the silencer attachment. Right. Once that's done, we'll do the same with the gun. All of your tools, everything you've got that's got this little square box on it, means it can be upgraded, right? Okay, that's now level 2. So, as you can see, it will actually do both the rifle, the pistol, and the shotgun. So, we could, if we were cheeky, also make one for the rifle. Because we can. Right? Let's make one for the rifle too. Because we can. Okay, let's go over here and play with the big boys. Gun in. Bizzo in. Alter. It just saves your ears ringing every time you fire a shot. Not much else. But it gives you an idea of the variety of things you can do once you start doing the alterations. For those that haven't done it before. Right. Hunting rifle. And alter. I don't worry about the shotgun. I could add the knife for melee attack, but at this stage not really necessary. Okay, and the rifle's done. So, all the goodies are done. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. And we are, yes, I know it's boring, but we're going on another little hunt. But though. Okay, where'd we get up to? We went up to that one, didn't we? Now normally, somebody who had their wits about them during the game would have gone around to all these caves and marked the ones that had exotics in them, because they would be intelligent. Unfortunately, you're dealing with me, and that never works out well. So we shall trundle along. We may stop along and murder a few things along the way just because we can. See, he takes a while to get anywhere. We will improve it slowly. He will get faster with his skill set. Each of the animals does have a slightly different skill set as you go. We're going to go back and let's have a look down here first, because I can't remember if there was a cave here or not. I think there was. I just don't remember. Was it? I can't remember if it was or not. No, it wasn't. That's right. The entrance was the sea. I should know by now. I've been playing this game long enough to know what a cave entrance looks like, and I still screw it up. Because I'm allowed to. Let's check up there. Shouldn't have to have the light on during the day, but until the sun gets round to this side, we won't see much of anything. This goes straight through to, yeah, goes through to the other biome. Ah, we have been here before. Okay, Buster. You stay here because it's going to get a little bit chilly. It was here somewhere. Severe storm blower. Okay, I don't really want to be here. There's nothing here for me. And of course I'll never actually remember this cave again. When I need to go through to somewhere else. So let's go look for a cave. It has something in it. Instead of just totally wasting our time. You can see how bad my memory is. I didn't even remember being in there. And obviously I was, because the ramps were there. Alright, this is the big drop off. So that's not going to help us. Oh, you're down there. Why isn't that attachment working? It should be. Okay. I thought I fixed the silencer issue, obviously. It doesn't do what I thought it would do. Now, what happens from now on that we've reached level 60, we won't get any more talent points. But we continue to get blueprint points, so you can fill out virtually as much as you want whenever you want to. For those of the uninitiated who've just started off and haven't quite got to the idea that how much do we get and when does it run out. All your talent points run out at level 60. But your tech tree points can keep adding up for as long as you play the game with that character. Right. Goodies around here. We've got anything over there. We've got that one goes back through to our place. And yeah, I think this cave's over there. said, bad memory is an evil thing. You can never run out of resources, as you can see, is by the amount we're passing. And with our little double up machine, of course it means that all you have to do is you go out, hammer 3 or 4 nodes, go back, shove it in the machine, and you have an almost infinite supply of resources. Which is especially handy if you happen to be massively building in something like concrete or metal. There's another one. Oh, and we've got some exotics here. Okay, what do you think's a fair thing? Okay, now, in theory, our pick should do this a lot faster. As you can see, it is. So you're going to end up getting stuff a lot quicker. As nearly probably all of you know by now, not every cave has exotics, but it's fun to go along and sort of... I'm only shooting these things because it adds to his skills, and the mining adds to his skills. As long as I'm with him, or he's with me, then his skill points add up as well. And I'm just wandering at the moment, just to have a look and see what's around. And yep, I thought we might have another one there. Every little bit helps. Ooh, that's fine. Actually, it's not a silly idea to get this one here, because I am getting a bit slow on aluminium. save me having to change that drill over. I don't want to get really zapped by that. Let's go inside, Doug. Just to keep you happy. Level 5. Of course they can come along and ruin my day like that. Alright buddy, have you got any more skill points yet? That's somebody. Oh, it's got 5. I'll have to fill a few more things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That should give them a bit more speed, a bit more stamina. And weight capacity's alright for the moment. What else would we we'll go for that. Give him extra health. And we'll go. I don't know why I'm still carrying that with me, because that wasn't needed. Water. Make sure he's all well fed. Now. You've always got to give that little bit at the end, don't you? Just a couple more flashes. We've got a few extra exotic things, so we're going to head back. I'm going to check, because I can't remember. We're going to check that red flower deposit, because I can't remember if it only spawns twice, or is it 3 times, or it just continues spawning in the same place. I honestly can't remember. So I'm going to go back and check it anyway, just for the sheer hell of it. Once the storm decides that it's had enough playing around, being lightning and pretending to be all up and trumpy. You ready, Chubby? I think we can just about start back, don't you? Oh, look at that. We're heading exactly in the right direction. Yeah, I know. He gets like that after he's had too much of a rest and he's been eating too well. That was a phantom deer, that one. You have a few of them around here. There we are, daylight returns. He's a little bit faster, as you see, not much, but a little bit. No, I'm not worried about picking them up. Shooting them is enough to give him a few bonus points. And we shall see what we shall see. If that flower no longer grows there, we'll just have to wander around until we find another one. Or two. I can't remember if it's one or two. I think they normally have about two on each map, I'm not sure. There's another aluminium over there that we could have processed, but we're not going to, because we don't have to. Other talents he will eventually get that we can look at, or well, you definitely deserve to die because you deserve to die. Yes, there's other talents you can look at that we can speed him up with as well, so we'll just work our way through those. As I said, half the stuff I've forgotten, the other half I didn't know I knew anyway. Oh, so that's it. And I've got cable on. Didn't even notice it. Should have, but I didn't. And I didn't take my Chinese goodsby jam with me. Okay, perfectionists, it's a bloody kiwi fruit jam. As I say, I don't know if that flower's going to return more than twice. Well, it does return more than twice. It's just, I can't remember if it's twice in the same place. Or it only spawns twice there and then moves to a new location. No, it's not here. So it must have gone to another location. I'll just check around, make sure. I didn't go to the wrong place, which is more than likely with me. No, it's gone to a new location, so it was only twice. I had a feeling it was. I just couldn't remember. But one of the places, of course, is up by the is up by the Arctic biome, so I could check there. There's a couple down through the other way. But a lot of that, I might do that off screen because this guy does take a while to do anything. As you can see, we haven't actually covered a big lot of area today, and it's taken him all day to do it. But I may do a fair bit off screen just for going around and clearing them out. I won't, if I do find anything, I won't send that up. I shall wait until we're back online and you can see the results of it. But this sort of work does take time, as you can see. Depending on the animal you've got, I could have done it faster with the Tyrannus, but of course, stupid me took the wrong skill set for the Tyrannus and actually knocked off about 60% of his carrying capacity because I wasn't watching what I was doing. And like most men, we only read the instruction book after the thing's blown up. Which is what all wise people should do. Never read the instruction book until you absolutely need it. It'll only mislead you while you're making a screw up. So, that was a whole day out. We got a little bit, but not as much as what I would have normally done. On a serious gathering episode, I would use old Chubby here. You bastard, I knew you were going to do that. There. Oh, shut up. And yes, the trip back to the volcanic biome will be with the buffalo. It'll take longer to get there, but he will be absolutely amazing when we do it. Okay, so where are we gonna put that? I could use this for the meantime. Yeah, we could. We'll stretch that. Could be our storage for there. Okay. What the hell are you doing down on there? How dare he upset me like that? Trying to pull my walls down or something. That's not nice. Okay, where did I get up to? I was going to go zapping up here. Ooh, double the amount. I like that idea. Okay. What can we do? Need some more jars. Let's make some more jars. Why not? Because lots of good stuff is better than no good stuff at all. Okay, I'll put all this away. Oh, shit. Don't need that in our pocket. So put that back. Okay. There. Alright, I'm just playing around. Okay. I am keeping those jewels for a reason, because I may come across something I want just temporarily. Now, the other thing we can do if we want to, once we've got lots and lots and lots of stuff, is we can go ahead and actually build enough turbines to double up on the number of turbines we have attached to our drilling machines. The reason being that at the moment the turbines produce 1500 power. The drills actually use 2000. So at the moment they are operating at only about 90% capacity. By adding the other one, we can gain a longer power time. And to find out how to do that, how many we need, it's quite simple. We just look at the purple ticks. 1, 2, 3, and we know one that's there is 4. Right. So we need, in theory, we need 4 more. Okay. Because that one in the cave here is running at full capacity, because that's attached to the mains here. So do we want to make 4 more turbines? Well, I think we've got enough stuff to do it. But I may do it, I mean, you've seen me do it before, so I may do it offline. Oh, look at that. All those goodies. Just so simple. That there, because we can. Let's have one of those with that bun. I like shepherd's pie. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 160 exotics. Right. Plus the original 20-something we got in here. Right, so we got 32 there, right, and we ended up with 160 out of it. So it's nearly 200 exotics just from 2 nodes. Okay, and that does bolster your workshop of purchasing power. So if you're playing Prometheus, work as fast as you can to get to your miasmics, right? And make full use of them. You can actually do the whole set of tools if you wish, right? Which is probably a good idea. As you can see, that's mainly what I've done, except for the hammer or the sledgehammer, because not really needed. You can normally get enough obsidian. As you know, we've got that little deep mining obsidian patch quite close, so we don't have to use the sledgehammer for that if we go into a cave. All the rest of it, scoria, clay, but you don't really need that much unless you're going to build a magnificent castle out of clay brick or something like that. If you want to, then you may need a lot more, so by all means. Okay, so I have done just about, I think, everything I want to do for today. Oh, we need the glass, don't we? Because I wanted to make glass on those bottles or jars, because I like having a lot of jars around. Okay, and iron ingots, of course, but fortunately we have a lot of iron ingots, so we're going to make a shitload of glass bottles. The reason for this is that we can bottle so much food, and it will allow us to store that in the different biomes instead of actually having fresh food. So the fresh food is only here. And whenever we go to one of our houses or one of our bases in the other biomes, we can take our bottled food with us and give us a selection of foods there, so we can maintain our advantage of the what do you call it? Extra buffs, right, by having different foods to use, right, which is the idea. Silica is cheap, so you can make lots of glass, so you can make lots of jars. And with the amount we're slowly building up, we'll have enough to have quite a substantial food store in each of our bases, which is the long-term plan. At the moment, I'm still messing about doing things and getting things filled and loaded and ready. Like while we're waiting for the jars, I could actually be recharging my lamp. And making good things. But your bases you can build up just like your main base if you want to. You know, phantasmagorical sizes and equipment and everything, and duplicate everything that you've got in here if you want to do it that way. As you've already seen, I'm a minimalist. I do the basics. I work from what is the basic minimum amount of space and items I need, right, or I would use. And a base this size is more than ample to do everything I want. I have 3 animals, one of each size. They're easily fed because with the new feeding system, you can feed them anything, just put anything in there and it'll produce food for them. Automatic watering, so no responsibility looking after animals, except occasionally being a soft cock and giving them a pat to make them feel good, because, you know, emotional things. And we've all got to be emotional about things, they tell me. So let's go up, because I've got a whole shitload of jam up here. Yep, we'll make those. What else can we do? Okay, tomatoes. Yeah, we could do so. I don't think we've got any tomatoes, so we can do some tomatoes. Not a lot of them left, but you never know your luck in a big city. We can always grow some more if we need them. So, bottled tomatoes. What else have we got? Carrots, well, yeah. Avocados, I could get some seeds to grow those. Strawberry jam. Yeah, we've got strawberries there, I think, haven't we? Yeah, we've got strawberries here. Wild berries. Let's have a look and see what we can do with those. Berry mix, no, we don't want that. We want strawberry jam. Pickled tomatoes, that's that. Berry jam, got another 10 of those. Let's take those out to get some room to grow. come down here, that's our coffee. As you can see, we're starting to get all sorts of good stuff in here now. It's got all our cooking stuff done. So there'll probably be another storm coming along shortly. Okay, that we've got right there. What else? There's everything. Tomatoes. They come out. The tomatoes and the berry back in here. That, those. Those and those can come out. Okay, everything's slowly getting sorted. Honey mead. How many do we have of those? Six. Should we? Why not? Why shouldn't we? Yeah, why not? Let's go make some of them as well. Because we have got all of that honey sitting around, we might as well use it. Because getting pissed on honey mead is a very good experience. these. We should have ample of. Yep, nice homely day in the kitchen. Any of those. We'll see. See how many we've got left, and we just shove a couple of extra jars of honey in. As soon as the pastries are finished. Because more pastry means we can make more pies. More pies means we can do all sorts of good things. Like remembering you've got stuff in there that you should be using. Okay. Some of those. We'll let those burble along. They'll be a while. Put the meat in there. All sorts of good stuff cooking away. That could actually be taken over there, and we can take spare animal fat oil, so it'll always be able to use it just in case our electric lantern happens to run out. Yes, I'm getting everything ready while I think of it, or when I come across it, to take old Chubby over. He's got another one. Let's give him some more health. There's another speed one here, inventory slots. Oh, like that. Food effects duration, water consumption, cargo inventory slots. We might do that one as well. Eventually we'll get enough skill points to get him doing everything. Which is half the reason I'm still pissing around in here, is because I come across things I want in the volcanic biome, but once I get there I'm going to be buggered if I'm going to come all the way back again. Do I want to take that? Not really. That's not an idiot thing to take with me over there. What are you lot playing at? Let's go down and repair this. need obsidian. I thought I had some. Did I forget to do it? Probably. I'm sure I had some already done obsidian. Is it in here? Did I use it for the... Oh, there it is. You idiot, you already had it. What's that going to do? No, that's right. And that also will go to that biome with us. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I just messing around with stuff now, so I think we might call that a day for now. Put our honey away. Put our berries away. And that should bring us all back to equilibrium again. So once again, thank you everyone for being here. Nice to see you, and we shall do a little bit of offline work, and hopefully in the next episode we will actually get around to making it all the way to the other biome. So thank you once again, and we'll see you next time in our strange little world.